A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift in foreign policy, UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy expressed hopes that the recognition of a Palestinian state by the UK in September will positively influence the ongoing conflict in Gaza and lead to a ceasefire. This announcement comes amidst escalating violence and humanitarian crises in the region, with Lammy emphasizing the urgent need to alleviate the suffering of the Palestinian people. Speaking with BBC's Tom Bateman at the United Nations in New York, Lammy described the scenes in Gaza as the most horrific and stated that the time for action has arrived. The UK government has made it clear that the recognition will proceed unless Israel agrees to a ceasefire and takes tangible steps toward ending the war. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was quick to respond, condemning the UK's decision as a reward for Hamas's monstrous terrorism and warning that such appeasement would ultimately fail. Opposition parties within the UK have also voiced their opinions on the matter. The Liberal Democrats have called for immediate recognition of a Palestinian state, while the Conservative Party and Reform UK have argued against the timing of such a move. Lammy's announcement is viewed as a pathway toward recognition, with hopes that it will lead to a ceasefire and the release of hostages. He highlighted the global outrage over the ongoing violence, particularly the deaths of children seeking aid, and urged for the restoration of medical supplies and equipment to Gaza. In a post on social media, Netanyahu warned that recognizing a Palestinian state could threaten British interests, claiming that a jihadist state on Israel's border today would pose risks to Britain tomorrow. He reiterated that appeasement towards terrorists is a failed strategy. Labour MP Dame Emily Thornberry welcomed the UK's policy shift, referring to it as a historic moment, and asserting that recognition should be the first step towards a long-term two-state solution. However, Liberal Democrat leader Sir Ed Davey criticized the government for using recognition as a bargaining chip, insisting that it should have been enacted months ago without conditions. Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch expressed her support for Palestinian statehood, but argued that the current situation would not be resolved through recognition, labeling the move as political posturing. Reform UK's Zia Youssef echoed this sentiment, stating that the decision trivializes the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has outlined conditions for Israel, including a ceasefire and a commitment to a sustainable peace process, while also demanding that Hamas release hostages and disarm. The situation remains precarious, with reports of ongoing violence and humanitarian challenges in Gaza. The international community continues to watch closely as the UK prepares for its potential recognition of a Palestinian state at the upcoming UN meeting in September. The implications of this decision could be profound, potentially reshaping the dynamics of the conflict and influencing future peace efforts in the region. As the humanitarian crisis deepens, the world awaits the outcomes of diplomatic efforts and the response from both Israeli and Palestinian leaderships. With tensions high and the situation evolving rapidly, the coming weeks will be critical in determining the future of peace in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.